No big deal here, guys. We're just gonna pop the old hood open on this thing and
welcome to RCindustry.
Rick here, and we made it back from the NoNameNationals, and we got to get out here and take a look at old Krusty. You know, we had to take the water out of that thing or take the antifreeze out of it, I mean, and so it's beginning to get cold. It was 34 degrees again this morning here, so we are going to drain this water out of this thing and put the antifreeze back in it. So anyway, I guess we need to get busy. So show you more. No big deal here, guys. We're just gonna pop the old hood open on this thing and you know, get down in here and just do the same thing we did before, which was open up that little petcock down there and let all this water out of here. And then we're gonna, if you remember right, we saved all that antifreeze that was in it because it seemed good. I don't know where it came from because I didn't put it in there, but anyway, right there, coolant out of Krusty. So we're going to take that and put that back in there. So, all right, show you more. All right, guys. Well, while that's draining out, I'll just talk to you a minute here. We had a really good time with this project, or I have, and the folks that's helped me. Kent's helped me, my son's helped me, I think Zach's helped. It's been really a lot of fun, this little car. We drug it out of Stendal. If you haven't watched all of the videos, I guess I should say, from the past, they start out from when we got this thing drug out of that old place over there in Stendal, Indiana, and all the way through the transformation of this. We took it on power tour. We just got back from the NoNameNationals, where I ran it down the track twice and lost both times, by the way, by a tenth of a second. And a lot of that is I don't really know what I'm doing on the tree, and I wasn't going to really rag this thing out too hard. I mean, I just let it shift normally, you know, but I did floorboard it. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. I'm still, you know, it was an exciting adventure. But anyway, so we're going to get like I said earlier, we're going to get the antifreeze out of it, or back in this thing, and we're going to have to put it up for sale. So I'm going to list it on Marketplace. But if any of you know somebody who would be interested in this thing, I mean, I've got all the original stuff that goes with this 300. I've got all the original wheel coverings, all the emblems. I've got the air conditioning, the compressor out of it, because I took that off for this event. I didn't want all that extra stuff on there. I've got all that stuff. And, you know, the car is obviously not pristine. That's why we call it the CrustyChrysler. It's set outside for, I think, 28 years in the sun with the windows rolled up and never, you know, it just baked it on the inside. The interior's not good. So I get all that, but it's still a kind of a rare car. There was only 3,800 of these made. It does have the 360 HP engine in it, 727, and it's got the Sherlock 8 1/4 rear end under it. So, and it's got new tires, new brakes, new, well, it's got a different distributor in it, and it's got a new carburetor on it. I have all of the lean burn stuff that came on this. It was all working, but it wasn't what I wanted, so I took that stuff out and changed that. But I have all of that stuff. It could all be put back original. So if you're interested in this car, contact me. You can go into the About section here on my channel. It's got my email address. It's got my mailing address. Or you can actually call me at 812-582-2821. Or text me. I would probably prefer a text. And like I said, it's on Marketplace, so you can find it on there most likely. But anyway, it's been a really fun project, but it's time to let it go because it's time to get another project. We've got Power Tour 2023 coming up, and we've got hopefully the NoNameNationals again. I would like to be I would like to participate in that again. And Dalton from Pole Barn Garage actually said something to me about maybe checking out the duct tape drags out in Arizona this coming year. So I gotta look at all that, but we gotta get something built to take on this, because I don't want to just drive the same thing all the time, and I need a new project. So gotta get this one sold, and because, you know, I need some greenbacks, you know, as what's his face over there on Super Sleeper Dude 88 would say, my envelope's getting a little low, you know. And so anyway, if you know somebody that's interested in the old Chrysler, again, it's a 79 Chrysler 300, and you can go back and follow all of the stuff we did to the car over the last, you know, 8 months on this channel, and so you can get an idea of what's been done to it and what may still be wrong with it and different things like that. As far as it running and driving down the road, the only thing that I would be probably thinking about replacing would be the drag link on the front end. It's starting to get a little play in it. You know, this car's got 116,000 miles on it now after this last trip, and you know, the front end parts are starting to need a little work. You know, like I said, we did put new calipers, new brakes, and brake lines, and a new master cylinder, and it's got a new vacuum boost cylinder, and so I mean that kind of stuff is good, but you know, the old ball joints, well, I don't know that there's anything wrong with them, but you know, stuff gets old and worn out is what I'm trying to say, you know, when you get a lot of miles on it. And age, this thing is 47 years old, so, you know, a lot of that stuff starts to wear out. So anyway, we're going to finish putting the antifreeze in this thing, and I want to appreciate everybody who has liked and subscribed. Our subscriptions, we're up to 690 subscribers as of this morning, and that's all because of you guys and gals, and I appreciate that. We're going to be doing a lot of content this winter on the channel. As soon as we get another vehicle, we're going to start working on it, and we'll probably have to work on it outside in the cold, but hey, that's just the way it is. You know, I'm not the only one that does that. You know, Bear Rose Garage works outside in the cold, and there's a bunch of them that do, and that's just the way it is. I don't have any other place to do it. So anyway, again, thanks for coming along. Thanks for sharing and liking. Be sure and ring the bell. And, you know, there's about 87% of you that watch my videos that don't subscribe, and I don't know what you're afraid of. Just click on the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything, and it helps us finance projects like this, because if we get enough subscribers, then we start getting a little bit of cash from YouTube, and that really helps us out trying to do these projects to keep you guys full of content. So anyway, again, thanks to everybody, and thanks to all the folks I met this past weekend over at the NoNameNationals in Sikeston, Missouri. And as always, we're making it just like brand used here, baby.
I was walking down the street, I was minding my own affair.
Run, Tallulah, run!
Hi, baby.